Good afternoon. My name is Claudia. I am a student at the San Ignacio University, and I am in the last cycle of my degree. I would like to have a conversation with you based on your experience. I would like to emphasize that this interview is purely for educational use. Feel free to answer the questions. There is no right or wrong answer. First, I would like to know a little more about you. Tell me, what is your name, your hobby, your age, your occupation, and where are you from?
My name is Pamela Marquard. Um, I am 20 years old and I am from the US, Wisconsin. I'm currently a art student.
Okay, Pam, let's start. Let's start some questions. The first is, do you like to travel and where are your destinations?
I do like to travel. Actually, I'm originally from the US and I've traveled to Canada before and Indonesia.
Okay, and do you have any special reason?
Visiting family, also just exploring.
Well, do you usually travel alone or with your family? And how often do they go to the mentioned destination?
I often travel in a group, but as of recently turning 18 and the few years I've been by myself, I've been traveling by myself.
Okay. Approximately how long do you stay when you travel?
Up to about 2 weeks, usually 2 weeks.
Okay. Where do you usually stay? In a house or maybe at a hotel?
Well, it does depend. Visiting family, I would tend to stay at their house, but we tend to explore a lot where we are. So yes, it would be at hotels.
Okay, interesting. And how has your experience been?
With hotels?
Yes, hotels you have visited.
Pretty good, I think. And of course, it depends on where you are, different hospitalities.
Okay, and what aspect of the hotel appeals you to you the most?
Most likely the location of the hotel. Obviously, we try to book hotels to where we want to explore, like either temples or trails or landscapes that we want to view. So I think the most important thing is location.
Okay, and do you have another aspects that caught your attention?
Catches my attention, probably. Well,
Okay.
it's the location, what surrounds the hotel. Is it local shops that surround the hotel, or is it just empty space?
Okay, and do you have a specific hotel that you visit? Did you
Yes.
choose to visit? Yes. And why did you choose it?
I This is when I visited Indonesia,
Okay.
and this hotel had a very nice view and was very luxurious. Had a great breakfast, a great experience in general, and it was near temples that we wanted, Hindu temples that we wanted to visit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what are other aspects you consider a hotel should meet as a minimum?
Um, a comfortable bed,
Mhm.
privacy, and I would say just general privacy. I think general privacy is the best part, is not being able to hear your neighbors or not being able to see them either.
Okay, okay. Well, how was the service you received in the hotel?
This hotel I visited was great. They were very respectful. Like I said, the service was really nice, especially when we wanted to learn other places to visit in the area. They gave us some nice advice, like, oh, visit
Oh,
here. This has a great view.
so you mean they were able to informate you about the places you want to visit?
Yes, yes, they were. They gave us a lot of tips on where to go and what was expensive and what wasn't.
Okay. And do you think it could have been better?
Probably.
Yes.
There was some parts like getting to the hotel was a task because this hotel, which we did not process, was on a mountainside and all the roads were super narrow and it was just super hard to get to the hotel if you were trying to get there by rental car. We had to hire a taxi to actually help us get up the mountain. So it's just access, I think, probably would have been better.
Okay. And what activities were you able to use at the destination?
Oh, they had a swimming pool, so we were able to swim. They had trails on their own because it was on the mountainside.
Okay.
So they had their own trails and bikes for us to rent, which was really nice. They had parks and whatnot for kids to play at. They also had a sky restaurant, which was on the roof of their hotel.
Okay.
And there was even a direct transportation to some of the Hindu temples that we wanted to go to.
Hmm. Nice. And what would you have liked to do in that place?
Probably spend more time there. It was
Spend
very beautiful.
more.
You had a great view of the volcano, so that was
Okay, and
enjoyable.
about all the activities you mentioned you did at a hotel, you consider yourself as an adventurous person?
Yes.
Why?
Why? I don't think people are ready to go on a 4 hour long hiking trail when they go to visit places. I feel like people go to visit places to go shopping and, involve with the people. And I tend to want to go and visit the land.
Okay, you are, you are. Do you practice any extreme sports or would you like to try it?
Yeah, actually, in high school, I did cross country, which is a lot of running, and I
Okay.
did track um, in high school as well. And so I do have experience with working myself to my limit.
Okay. And have you ever stayed in a hotel that offers the adventure activities or sports in your countryside?
Yes, yes, that hotel actually, yeah.
The
That
Indonesia
hotel,
hotel.
yeah, Indonesia, yeah. When we went to go visit the temples,
Okay.
they were pretty spaced out and they were walkable, runnable distance.
Okay. Okay, Pam. And the last question is how much would you pay per night in the hotel that I have mentioned, considering the services that I have been mentioning previously?
I believe the hotel we stayed at was, I think in US dollars. This is different currency in Indonesia, but I think it was maybe around 150, $200 every night,
Okay.
which is considerably cheap US wise, but rupiah in Indonesia does not have a good currency, so US t money tends to be a lot more worth a lot more in Indonesia.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Pam, for your time and being able to share with us your experience, which has been very useful. I hope you are feeling very well. Take care of yourself and see you soon. Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Claudia. I am a student at the San Ignacio University, and I am in the last cycle of my degree. I would like to have a conversation with you based on your experience. I would like to emphasize that this interview is purely for educational use. Feel free to answer the questions. There is no right or wrong answer. First, I would like to know a little more about you. Tell me what is your name, your hobby, your age, your occupation, and where are you from?
My name is Pamela Marquard. Um, I am 20 years old and I am from the US, Wisconsin. I occupation, I'm currently a art student.
Okay, Pam, let's start.